Okay, hello. Playing a few chapters of Uncharted 4 today. Busy, 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 busy
So who
work
do you think
day.
these guys are?
Those who prove false, I guess. I think Avery or Thomas too were just trying to scare us.
Good thing we're jaded treasure hunters.
Good thing.
Yeah, you think? All right, and speaking of treasure hunters, okay, I think what happened is we came in through there. Did we come in through there? Okay. Let me take a look at here. Is there anything about this that is brings some kind of clarity to here? I think.
That bridge looks about as safe as the others.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
held up this long.
But
Famous
that
last
doesn't
words.
mean that it's gonna hold up there, Nathan. Especially if they're doing that, if they're blasting in the mountains there. Well, sometimes you just gotta take the plunge. Take the plunge.
Okay,
It's
it's holding. Come on.
okay, Sam. It's holding up. Just whatever you do, don't bounce on it, Sam.
These bridges are clearly not built to code.
You think?
There they
You
are.
think?
Pirate code.
It is. It's a code. It's a
Not bad.
pirate code. Ah ha ha ha. Let's see. Um, so then we are at the end of the line, and there is not a whole lot of
Okay,
places
this used to be a path.
to go.
Look
So,
up there. There's more carved archways.
so what does that mean? Does that mean I'm gonna shimmy over there by climbing? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go up here where I thought I was gonna go before and head there. In fact. Oh, what a day.
Oh no. I still have rocks in my shoes from the last 10 slides.
Well, hell's bells. Oh, shit.
Okay,
No, if only I knew where I was gonna go. That's not down and that's death. All right, so yeah. If you clearly show me where you want me to go, I'll go there. If you don't give me a clue, then I'm surely gonna jump
So
and
who do
I'm
you think these
going
guys
to
are?
definitely die.
Those who prove false, I guess.
All right, all right,
I
all
think
right.
Avery or Thomas
Thank you
too
for
were just trying to scare
restarting the
us.
chapter.
Good thing we're jaded treasure hunters.
Okay, we know we can get over this bridge. We just do not know where we're going from here, so I don't know.
That bridge looks about as safe as the others.
It's okay, it's holding. Come on.
Yeah, so what could go wrong there? It's holding. We need somehow to have a better plan. Okay, so did you talk? Did you
These
say this
bridges are
are
clearly
not
not built
clearly
to
to
code.
code? Here we go
There they
again.
are.
Today is
Pirate code.
Triple Tuesday. You will be able to hear these
Not
same
bad.
things happen at least 3 times. All right, perhaps, and then some. So I told Chad today I was gonna go and totally just go shoot
I
monsters.
still have rocks in my shoes from the last 10 slides.
Yeah, so maybe if we hadn't stopped ourselves, maybe we could have caught them right over there instead. Because going down is not an option. That's one thing I know for a fact. And when I got there, there was nothing to catch. So it could very well be that we will be doing a Triple Tuesday kind of thing here, as we don't know where to go.
Okay, okay.
Got it.
Whew.
Or not. Psych!
Pro at this by now.
So, did two build this place with Avery? I can't make sense.
Neither can I. mean, if Avery's trying to hide his treasure, why involve another pirate?
Maybe he saw him as a part of his crew. Maybe he sent him one of those St. Dismas crosses.
Yeah, maybe two took all the treasure for himself.
Maybe.
Please don't say that.
Well, we're gonna find out soon enough.
This is once again, it's something that I think the other people, that's where we were, and now we're on top over here. That I think that the other people who are trying to kill us are just like, well, yeah, look, we'll deal with them in a little bit. Go and let them find. These are smart boys. Go and let them figure out how to make the treasure work. Well, that happened.
Well, we're not going back that way.
At least we didn't get dropped in a pit or something.
Not yet. The day is still very, very young, but that's okay, Nathan. Please do not jinx yourself by.
This is elaborate.
You could say
Okay.
that.
All right, so please do not jinx yourself by saying stuff like that, because that is the mindset that could definitely happen. Okay, so we ain't going out this way. And thank you. All right, look at this. Look at this. This is freaking awesome. If I only knew what to do with it, we'd be even better. How much time do we have before they shake this whole damn thing down on us?
Found another
All right,
switch.
here we go. Here's the switch.
Careful.
Yeah, press the switch. We don't know what it'll do. Screw it.
I'm just gonna take the hand out.
Whoa. Jesus. It's a pretty elaborate test. A trial.
Yeah. And this guy clearly failed.
Okay, so what could go
Something
wrong
on the
here? What
bottom.
could go wrong? Okay,
It's a
something's at
bucket.
the bottom is a
Huh.
bucket.
Okay.
Well, there's a bucket. A bucket to
Now
do
what?
rocks. Sam. Sam, I kind of like my hand, Sam. If you don't mind, I like my hand, Sam. My wife likes my hands a lot, all right? I think it's water. I think that's what we got to do down here. We got to jump down here and fill the bucket with water.
Ah. Whew. Bucket filled.
Bucket filled.
Pass it up to me.
Oh, are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? Would you want me to walk through the flipping water myself? Well, of course I'm gonna go get my feet wet. There you go, brother. No problem.
Put it back in that big wheel thingy.
All right, so we put it back in the big wheel thingy, but why did the dude pass the test? All right, let's go this way. Oh, okay. Something's
Let's see what
happening.
these wheels do.
Are you gonna stick your hand in there? Are you sticking your hand in
Okay, I
there?
think I see what's going on here.
Yeah, you
Something
see.
with the three
Oh,
crosses?
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So this
I'm
is a
guessing we're
light.
looking at Jesus, our good thief Dismas, and the jerk thief Gestus.
I'm gonna figure the white cross is Dismas.
So the black one is Gestus.
So then what? We go up and spin these wheels? Oh, you want me to look at the journal first? Okay. Did you freeze? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go look at the journal first because
There
you
we go.
did. All right. Let me see what I got going
Hey,
on
Sam,
here.
Was Dismas to the left of Jesus?
Well, are you looking at them from the front or the back?
The front.
Then, yeah, he was on the left.
Okay, that's what I've got.
All right. So we got to make sure that the white cross is on top. That's Jesus. Or the bigger cross is on top is Jesus, and then Dismas is gonna, and then the other dude is to the right. Okay. Okay. So move L, and he don't go there, but he has to go on the bottom. Okay. So get off of it and go over here. and move the cross, the dark cross down here. Well, we got the bucket. No. Okay, hold on. Oh, so confusing. And what do we do with the bucket? No, you're the big cross. You're big. Oh, wow. This might take a while. Did I say a few hours? I think I may have mentioned that. Okay, all right, hold on. Now you're turning the black cross over there. That's the big cross is Jesus. So we have to move. I think we have to get that bucket. I ain't sticking my hand in there until I'm damn sure I've got the puzzle right, by the way. Because if I don't have the puzzle right, I like my hand. My wife likes my hand. I'm not going to go cutting my hand up. She'd notice it. It'd be like, honey, where's your hand? Well, we just kind of lost it today. Okay, the bucket should be at the bottom. Hey, hold on. How did that picture look, by the way? Where was the bucket in the picture? The bucket's at the bottom. All right, so we need to keep that bucket on the bottom. All right, and then let's see if... Hey, kitty. How's it going? How's everything going for you these days? How is life in Canada? Just solving a puzzle. I'm sure that, well, someone like Slayer would come in and say, oh, this one's an easy one, Mel. You should have that one with no problem. What's taking you so long? Because I know him. Okay, come on, go back. No, go back. All right. Now, please. Now, please just don't let me move that one. That's not the one. We'll move this one. Here. No, go back. Go the hell back. Go back. The bucket's in place. Now we need to move. I don't know what. I don't. Oh, well, too bad. I went out today and actually remembered to get the cat litter. Well, there you go. I'm sure the cats will appreciate that too. Right? Get the cat litter. Ah, and caved in and got the aisle. What is the aisle? What is that all about? Okay, hold on. I know, Kent book. I don't know what's in the question mark. All right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what's in the question mark before I start moving things. No, 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 no. You go back. You go back. All right. It's a survival game in which you play as a dinosaur. Well, that didn't work too well for them, did it? Hey, Medicine Hat. Doing awesome. How are you? Okay, and then Mux finished the scripts that you oh shoot. Oh shiza. Oh shiza, my shiza. All right, hold on. Let's go back up here. Get that off that one. All right. Happy to see more Uncharted 4. Well, I'm happy to bring you more Uncharted 4 if I only knew what goes on the top of this thing.
Think that's it? You could try pulling the switch.
I
could.
I like my hand. Have I told you before? I like my hand. With one button process on my Stream Deck, I can now generate a clip, tweet it out with a right. My Stream Deck does the same thing. I just haven't I haven't used that function. With one button process on my Stream Deck, I can now. This is a custom script. Oh, you had to do a custom script. See, I thought that the Elgato Stream Deck works that way. I thought that there's like a link to it, and it can make a clip and it can tweet. I gotcha. Gotcha. I see. But it can't tweet the last clip made. I see. So then you guys worked on the script to make that work? Oh God,
Nathan,
work.
you sure you got this?
No.
I was.
Can open up the last clip made in a browser, but you can't automatically tweet it. I gotcha. Here, speaking of clip, let me do this. Let me see if this works. Let's see. It may only work if I'm in my. I'll just do a shout out for you real quick, but I think because I'm not in my XSplit, this is just gonna do a normal shout out right now. Yep. Okay. And how's Mass Effect doing for you? How you liking your game? When I'm in my XSplit, I have an automatic retrieval of clips, so I can see your guys' clips that you make and stuff. And I found that to be kind of fun. Was that my phone? Hmm. Not better now that you figured out how to stop it from going fuzzy. Is that a thing with that? I really don't know what goes at the top of this thing. I don't even know if I can save. Do you guys know if I can save? Games on the 360 aren't intended to play at 1080p. Right. And most of the time, like even now with the PlayStation 4, I'm not playing it at bring the crosses into the light. Well, guess what, asshat? I did. There's the crosses, there's the light. There's an extra light on top, and I have no idea what to do with the extra light on top. All right. If he stops me again, I'm going to know I've got it wrong. No.
Oh, crap!
Well, 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 that happened. All right, so,
Crosses are all definitely in the right place.
yeah.
But I'm guessing the bucket is not.
Oh,
top
the
up there.
bucket has to be on the top. Okay, which is giving you a really bad headaches because of your concussion in the past. No, not yet, Munson Hat. Let's keep trying this, all right? We just have to think this thing through. We need to get that bucket to the top. I was wondering about it, but I was like, it's gonna, you're gonna let me fail, aren't you? That's okay. So I use picture-in-picture mode and eventually shrinks the screen down to about half the size. Interesting. What? That's cool. All right, let's do this one. Once again, I really probably don't want to have anything on the top so that when I move the bucket in, but I need that cross. Okay, I think this will work. No, go back, go back, go back, go back. Do not be sensitive, all right? Do not be sensitive. I got the crosses in place. All right, where's the one that turns? This one. All right.
Hey, check it out. Something up there moved when you put the bucket on top.
There's a channel running from the mechanism to the door.
Okay, so bucket on top is good. Keep it there.
Okay, we've got to get the black. Okay, all right, okay, all right. So let's let go. Sorry, everybody. Now I'm concentrating, and I will look at your chat as soon as I'm done concentrating and contemplating. I want that out of the light. And then I want to go over here. Okay, hold on. So if we turn this wheel and we move the picture. No. There. Now the cross is by the little cross is by itself. No, go back, the bucket. Go back. Thank you. Okay. Have some faith that this is the right one I need to move. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move this one. And I'm going to move this one. No, not that one. Leave that one alone. Shit. I want the one on the end. All right. Get the picture of Jesus. Oh, I'm one off. Okay. Go back. It's this gear. What would I do if I sang out of tune? Okay. When that one comes down, the cross will be on the wrong side. So I need. We should stand up and walk out on me. But that would wouldn't solve the puzzle if we leave it there. So let us turn it back one, let go, and then not that one, but this one, and turn this wheel there. So we're back to that. But then we also have this one on the end. We've got to get the black cross moved down. Go back. Go back. Move and make sure we only move the middle one here. All right, we're going to move this down one. Let go. We're going to move this one in its place. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's going to quite work. No, I don't want to skip the puzzle. This is probably one of the few puzzles I could probably do if I do it right. Which I'm not doing it right. Alright, I'm gonna move the black one over one. I'm shifting the light. Nope, that's the bucket. God dang it, that's the bucket. Put the bucket back. Put the bucket back. Yeah, I'm not quitting. I just need it's only because I'm thinking ahead. So I'm definitely not going to quit. I need, okay, hold on. And we take this one and we turn it down the other way. Doesn't matter which way, but downward. Okay. And then we'll take this one on the end, just a second, and we're going to move that one downward.
Okay, that's gotta be it.
Let's find out.
Let's? So you're gonna pull the switch?
Oh, no. I'd hate to deprive you of that privilege.
Of course.
Nice, Kitty, that you were able to get that working, though. Awesome. And also that you're able to fix the blurriness on your Mass Effect. So it makes it a lot better for you. Okay, well, it's a damn good thing. I'm hoping I don't lose my hand here.
Nathan, look. I think you got it.
All right, see?
Oh, shishkinates. No make kebabs today.
So, if that was a test, what do you suppose it was testing exactly? Filling a bucket?
I had to know about St. Dismas, whom I bet Avery and all of his crew were intimately familiar with.
Not that hard of a test.
Maybe it's not the only one.
Famous words have never been spoken before. All of it reaching into that. Not reaching is what the thing felt like. Nice. Nice. We moving on. Well, they sure made sure you made a hard way for you to get home, huh? Okay, shit. Never mind. That was not in my best interest. That wasn't the best.
So, if that was a test,
Okay,
what do you
hang on.
suppose it was testing exactly? Filling a bucket?
I had to know about St. Dismas, whom I bet Avery and all of his crew were intimately familiar with.
Not that hard of a test.
Maybe it's not the only one. Whoa, watch your step.
As I live and breathe, would you look at this place?
Haha, interesting the things that we get excited about. Yeah, it's all
It
been a
must be
month.
right under the cathedral.
You think Rafe and Nadine have any idea this is directly under their feet?
Yes, that's why they
With
keep
enough
blowing.
explosives, they're gonna find out sooner or later.
Yeah. All right. So then what? Is it all right. It's the only thing I could think of. So I'm thinking it has to be that we're going to go some way down here, but there doesn't seem to be anything there. Okay. All right, let's go on the other side. Maybe our original instinct. Oh, I see. Ah, we kill ourselves trying to jump over that gap when all we had to do was walk around the steps. Yeah, that's my life. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. All right. What was that glowing over there? That's a weird jittering or whatever. And you know we can jump that, okay? All right, so we got that. Well, we did our own dynamite. That's okay. I have to assume I'm going to get my dynamite back sometime. That's where we want to go. Now, whether or not we get out there is another story. Geronimo! Go over this way! Acid roll! There we go. I can't believe he used our dynamite. If the game wants me to have dynamite,
Okay.
it'll give me
I'm
dynamite.
guessing we need to get up to that broken bridge.
Yeah, when we got to figure out how to do that, right? Ain't gonna do that.
Hey, come here. I'll boost you up there.
There we go.
Coming.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I got something for you up here. Use this to reach those handholds on the wall over there.
Good call.
Use that to reach the handholds on the wall. Okay. I'm guessing, are you coming down or are you gonna... Well, I guess that's as good as it gets, huh? There we go. We're reaching.
Up here, Nathan. Follow me.
How'd you get ahead of me so fast? Did you like right over the top of my shoulders or something? Alright.
Yeah, they're sure not making this easy, are they?
Boy, I
imagine
tell
it
you
was
what,
easier when all
first...
the bridges and walkways weren't broken.
Yeah, that's the thought too, you
I
know,
guess
it's
we're a
like,
couple hundred years late.
is this the test? Because this is a test. Most people would not probably be able to pass it. The heck is this?
There's a low ceiling here. Watch it. Ow!
Watch my
Can it?
Well, one thing is Sam is taller.
I see some light through here.
We also see some rats. Rats. It had to be rats.
That
Okay,
makes
so it's
sense.
a
We're
catacomb.
under a cathedral.
It's like two brothers just chilling here. All right. You ain't seen nothing yet. Bum, 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 baby. Ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, well, there is that right over there I could jump to. I'm thinking falling down is not an option. So, love you, my brother! He doesn't seem to be responding to the thing over here, though. Okay, there you go. I was like, what are you doing, Nathan? Are you going to stand around and live on the wall? Because that's kind of where we are now. All right, get up here. Well, it's a little crowded, brother. A little bit crowded.
Hold on. What? Listen.
Anything noteworthy by the dormitories?
Not unless you count some cleverly worded headstones.
Have you finished digging by the chapter house?
We have, ma'am. The northwest sites are wide open as well.
And what about the southern perimeter?
Not yet. It'll take us a day to move the crane over there.
Nadine.
Make it happen. In the meantime, see what you can dig up without it.
I'll send a couple of men over right away.
Good. Rafe, any luck with those manuscripts?
Can we have a minute?
Can we not talk in front of him? He doesn't seem very trustworthy, so, you know, I'd like to talk. have a
Did you
minute.
hear? They found a whole annexed area under the cathedral.
I did. Have you seen it?
No? Why?
Because there wasn't much left after they'd finished finding it.
My men have been a bit liberal with the
They're
dynamite.
like 100 well-armed bulls in a china shop.
But they've made more progress in 2 days than we've made in months.
Progress.
They're going to
Can't
blow
analyze rubble.
the rubble. They're going to blow the dig apart.
Okay.
You seem like a tough lady. Maybe get control of the
I'll
the
let them know they
bombing,
need to
huh?
give you a heads up before they do anything drastic.
Or you can tell them to sit tight until I analyze the few clues that haven't been blown up.
No, we can't sit around waiting any longer.
All due respect, I think I have a bit more experience with this sort of thing than you do.
We tried things your way.
Bullshit. You've been wanting to level this place ever since we got here.
No, I wanted to steal that cross long before it ever even made it to that auction. The same auction where I couldn't have my men around to deal with any surprises.
The auction was the cleanest way
But
to get the
instead
cross.
of going with my gut, I listened to you. And now we have competition.
Oh, well, I didn't think he'd show up.
Why? Yeah,
Or
we
maybe
well,
you
you know,
wanted to
there
draw
was.
them out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because you think you need him.
And you do.
And maybe you do. Point is, I'm done trying to do things the clean way. If the treasure is here, we'll find it. And if not, well... maybe it's time to move on, huh? Hey. It's not personal.
They put a lot of time into these of those, and they didn't have to. Yeah,
Until
that's actually I
everything
love
turns
the the journal entries is what you were saying. Yeah, that and just even the dynamics of the main characters and stuff. I'm sorry. Hey, Corey, I'm not new. I've been around streaming for about 2 and some years, so not too new actually.
You think she was right, though?
If you stream
Well,
and we could always check out your
great,
channel
yeah,
and
throw you
see what you're about, and
Long as he
then
doesn't get the
maybe
upper
give
hand.
you a follow. But I don't do follow for follows automatically. I go and I look at streamers, and because I've got people who rely on me to give them good
What
advice.
annexed area you suppose they were talking about? There's gotta be
So
some side
anyway,
chamber
I
because
hope
we're
you're
the
doing
only ones
okay
here.
though, Corey. It's about the honest thing I can tell you. Okay, so let's try to see how are we going to get hi brother. How are we going to get over to that obvious one right there? Cuz Nathan doesn't seem like he is that a handhold? He doesn't seem like he has a plan here. Like to get up. Okay, all right. So that wasn't obvious. All right. But it is how we get down. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking streamer world. That kind of makes me like a veteran. Most of the people that I started with are gone. Have long since stopped streaming. And if I had kept every one of my follows, I probably have over 1,000. That's a fact, but most people don't. Oh God, we just did another dynamite. That's okay. We did our own dynamite. I really wish I wouldn't have put the dynamite on there because that's a real big temptation for me. Anyway, but that's a fact. Most of the people that I started with streaming are all gone. They've gone on to other things in their lives. There's only a few of us left from that original
A little
group.
too high to jump up there unless you got a trampoline.
Yeah,
Left it in my
probably.
backyard.
But we got this thing right here.
Hey, do you have a trampoline?
I wish.
Okay, so now we have to figure a different way up. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean. Okay, I was going to say, it doesn't necessarily mean that we are going the way we think we're going. So let me see. But I do know that follow for follow doesn't work very well. It's not an ends to a means.
And there's a path back there.
Okay, so if we get up here, at this time instead of throwing the dynamite, we throw we do the L1. And we jump off and maybe we go down because it looked like we had lots of slack. So now we're going to use L1 and climb down the rope a little lower. And then take a look. He said there was a path back here. So I'm going to think that the swinging needs to go this way. And then when we see the arm, except for hitting him and falling. Hitting him and falling and swinging. We were hitting him. I was like, oh, shit. We're hitting him. Okay. All right. Yeah, I had a feeling it was the right idea, but the sensitivity on it, I mean, this is the end of the line. There's no more rope. So am I not swinging enough? All right, see, look I practically hit that. So if I hit that, I'm not going down. I'm not low enough. A little more left. So like over here. How about lower? Do I need to be lower? Got it. I got it. Yeah, it was just a weird orientation. My gut instinct is when I'm jumping on these rocks and stuff like that to move as fast as I can and not wait around because they might break on me. All right, now we want that thing to go this way. So let's
Hang on.
Oh, look at you.
push it out. Well, why don't you come up there, Sam? Okay, so we can't do it that way.
One crate coming up.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay. So I'm going to guess I got to get out the way I came in, but can I do that? Well, I can certainly jump down there. Okay, but I cannot see the jump down there. So obviously, jumping down there was not the option because I cannot see the swinging rope anymore. So I'm going to have to hope that I don't break my legs jumping down there. Okay, good. And so it's like, I don't think I have many options there. Yep, I'm doing okay.
Jesus.
We're moving right
We're
along.
definitely getting closer to the cathedral.
Or what's left of it.
Well, they're bombing the hell out of it. They're destroying a historical site for gain.
Hey, I think that's where we came from already.
Thank you, Sam.
I gotta
Because
say, this is far more sophisticated than I was expecting.
Me too. Must have taken years to build.
Spared no expense to hide 400 million bucks.
okay. Or something else because in typically Uncharted, it's never about that. I mean, it is somewhat, but typically
Bridge is out. Gotta find another way across.
bridge is out. All of a sudden, the whole building shakes. Got to find another way across, man. All right, we need to L1 to